Oh, this just in. Donald Trump may be a racist. I thought we already knew that. All right, you're tuned into the channel you watch when you want the news, but you can't stand the news. I'm Tim Black. All right, so a couple of days ago, it came out in the New Yorker magazine that Donald Trump had some people working at his casino in the 90s, and they were telling black people who worked there that they need to get to the back when the Trumpster came through with his family. Some people are saying that couldn't possibly be true, and some people are saying it's likely to be true. I've got to go with the second group. It's very likely to be true. Now, I'm not saying Donald Trump told the people that worked at the hotel to get all the blacks out the front, but yeah, that's kind of common, like in a lot of racist, like, yeah, they kind of do that. And they say, hey, we want the clientele to look a certain way. In a certain way, they mean white and affluent. Don't get me wrong, you could be black and look affluent, and they'll let you sit up front too. You could be Latino and affluent, and you'll sit up front. But hey, if you look broke, you're getting in the back, especially if you're black. Side note, I remember working in the 90s at a company. I was a contractor at Department of Justice. I had on a shirt and tie. I was a team leader, all right? I remember a black woman coming up to me and saying, we love what you're doing here. You're representing. We just love it seeing you. You got on a shirt and a tie, and you are not in the mailroom, and people don't know how to take you. You keep doing you. Now, she was very proud of me because I was one of the very few black people that you would see at Department of Justice in a shirt and a tie, not pushing a mail cart. And you know what? That was like 1994. Not 1974, not 1954, 1994. So, right? Racism has not gone away, and this is what we deal with. It's in all institutions, government institutions, private institutions. Oh, private institutions. I have not thrown my hat in the ring for any candidates. It's very early, but I am taking a closer look at Bernie Sanders just because I like some of the talk I hear coming from him. Now, if you're taking a look at Trump right now, it's very early. I think the guy's going to drop out before it gets serious. But here, this is what I got to say. His stance on illegal immigrants is not just a racist or racial stance or stance about nationalism or patriotism or protecting American wealth. It also resonates because people are poor. And people are fighting for money, and people are fighting for jobs. There's a misconception that there are a lot of rich white people, when in reality, a lot of white people are broke as hell in America, struggling to make it. Not all white people are born into a family with a trust fund and get a nice car as soon as they turn 16. A lot of them are blue collar. They end up joining the service and getting blown up in places like Afghanistan. A lot of people are upset about that, okay? And they're looking for a scapegoat. And right now, Trump's calling out illegal immigrants. A month from now, he's going to have to call out black folks. And then we'll see how many of you black folks are riding the Trump bandwagon. Like I said, I haven't thrown my hat in the ring for any candidates, but I'm not delusional. I don't sit here and believe for a second that Trump is a man of the people. He was given millions of dollars by his father to start the businesses that he started. He didn't start from scratch. That whole idea that he did, you guys need to come on and just get rid of that. Reality, a book is your friend. You guys let me know in the comment section. Do I think Trump's a bad guy? No, I think he's funny and he's great for satire. But much more than that, man, I'm going to have to start looking at him closely and calling him out. And anybody who's out there supporting him without looking closely into what the man's about, maybe you should look closely. I mean, you're only one person. You only get one vote. Why waste it? Choose wisely. I'm Tim Black. Share this video with at least 10 people in 48 hours. First 2 days are critical. I'm here for you because I got you and you got my back. It's in all institutions, government institutions, private institutions. Oh, private institutions.